The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to love, peace, and happiness to roll. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channeled message from the download series. So if you're here, there's definitely something here for you. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always be the one with the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website in the description and title of this live, raw, real, unedited, uncut, unscripted, and unsugar-coated broadcast. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, so we pulled your Alpha and Omega messages from the postcard from Spirit and the Guardian Angel Tarot. And now we're going to get into the Morgan Greer Tarot and just get a 7-card spread, see what's going on here. So let's see, what do we have? In the past, what is the energy in the past? In the past, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay. And I heard, as it relates to external, as it relates to you in the past, you had some emotional mastery. Hey, I see Liza in the tribe. In the career energy, leveling up. A situation that was in the past, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is done. A situation where you learned emotional mastery, you've leveled up. Okay. In the hidden blessing in this, what's the hidden blessing in this at this time? The 9 of Cups. Hidden blessing is you have emotional independence. Hidden blessing is you don't need anybody outside of you to make you wake up and feel like you're grateful to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you happy overall. Like, I'm breathing. I woke up alive. Shit's working out for me. I'm doing great. I'm hearing this song from Pink. So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock band, and I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun. And now that we're done, I'm gonna show you tonight. Okay, so there's something here about that type of energy. And the song, if I remember correctly, it starts out talking about, I think I just lost my husband. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna start some shit. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. And the challenge is we have the 7 of Wands. Did somebody lose their husband? Did somebody lose their partner? Somebody's like, loss? What's a loss when I still got it going on? What you talking about? That's what I see. Okay, 7 of Wands challenges, stand your fucking course 7 days a week. Like, stand in your power, stay on course. Don't fall for the bullshit and keep it moving 7 days a week. Okay. In your environment. You have the King of Swords. As a description of a person, I see Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy immediately, but there's cold, emotionally detached, short. Somebody's keeping it short. I heard keeping it short. Okay. Guidance. Ooh, I'm just picking up a vibe right here. I'm picking up a hold on. Where the rainbow? Give me the rainbow board. I need the rainbow board. Oh boy. So I just picked up a whole vibe from these cards. When I set it down, some interactions are happening here. Like I said, your big thing is you got to stand your ground 7 freaking days a week. got to stand your ground 7 days a week, because whatever this King of Swords is in your environment is looking over there about you being in your emotional mastery and happiness and all that, and they're not exactly happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the face. Look at the face. Do they look like they're celebrating with you? No, they did not. Okay. The guidance that came out immediately after is the Magician in reverse. I heard, don't fall for the bullshit. Don't fall for the bullshit, and don't try to make this happen. Don't try to make that happen. Allow. Force is not the energy you're looking for here. Trying to force something. What the fuck is a force majeure? I'm hearing force majeure. Let me just look it up. You know how this works, right? We always have to look stuff up when they send us down the rabbit hole. So let's see what this force, it's right there. First off, it's a movie. Force majeure is a common clause in contracts which essentially frees both parties from liability or obligation when an extraordinary event or circumstance beyond the control of the parties. Oh gosh, I should have clicked on it first. Hold on. Hello, can I please finish it? The party, hold on. When an extraordinary event or circumstance beyond the control of the party, such as war, strike, riot, crime, epidemic, or sudden legal changes, prevents one or both parties from fulfilling their obligations under the contract. Explicitly excluded is any event described as an act of God which covers a separate domain and legally differs, yet is still related to contract law. In practice, most force majeure clauses do not exclude a party's non-performance entirely, but only suspend it for the duration of the force majeure. Okay. So it's like something that, first off, it ends a contract from liability. Because of things that are out of their control, like war, strike, riot, crime, epidemic, or legal changes. So that's, all right, interesting. If a flash flood that damages a venue or makes the event hazardous to attend, this almost certainly is force majeure. Interesting. Okay. But if the cause for cancellation is ordinary predictable rain, this is not force majeure. Some causes might be arguable borderline cases. For instance, unusually heavy rain occurred, rendering the event significantly more difficult but not impossible to safely hold or attend. These must be assessed in light of circumstances. So, okay, just get out of the fucking legality. Somebody here in your environment, you have a lawyer who is saying we're going to use the force majeure clause on this. There's some circumstances here. External influence. It's not a divine act, but there are external influences that causes inability to complete a contract. Outcome energy. Strength card. You're in your fucking power. Step into your power. If you haven't, you're being guided to step into your power. Take control of the situation. Take control of the situation. Okay. Oh God, so good. The bottom of the deck. Four of Swords. Chill and heal card. That's the chill and heal card, right? You've been with the channel a while. You know it's a chill and heal card. Okay. It's also the sleeping on you card. Somebody be sleeping on you when I see that card. Okay, somebody's sleeping on you. What does that mean? What does it mean when they say that? They say that. I hear that often. What does that mean? Well, it means somebody here did not recognize. They couldn't see you. They couldn't see an opportunity. They failed to take action in appropriate timing. Like they didn't do something, okay? They didn't do something. It's quite simple. They slept on you. They didn't take advantage of an opportunity when they had an opportunity to take advantage of. So I feel like reading with the game of solitaire. So I'm going to adjust this for y'all to see. All right. So thankful and grateful for these messages. Let's start, Scott. What is the rest of the message? Let's reveal this for the tribe. Hold on. I'll bring these in so my viewers can see all the cards more clearly, much better. All right. We're going to use the Gypsy Witch fortune telling playing cards in order to do a game of solitaire, from which we will divine some of the details and nuances, the storyline, etc., okay, about this experience. So I see 2 kings in this. Is it a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming to head with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or I said Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I meant to say Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but for somebody, there you go. What do you have? It is the 3 of Diamonds. That looks like a third-party situation. It also looks like working to build yourself up. It also looks like cooperative energies. Okay, who and what are you cooperating with? Okay, the image, it's number 48. Okay, so number 48, we have Emperor and Strength card. Oh, control issues. Okay, is it control issues? Is it an abuse of power? Is it an abuse of power going on? With 4 and 8, we also have ancestor energy here. And saying to me, oh, the ancestors are quite aware of everything that's transpired and happened here. Okay? They see beyond the human description. They see beyond the physical. They see it all. They see the thoughts. They see the intentions. They see the heart. They see any deceptions. They see the BS, okay, very clearly. Eight of Pentacles. And the desire point is saying, you just want something that works, okay? You want something that works in your life. You wanna do things that lead to independence and stability financially, emotionally, overall in your life. But it looks like there's a situation happening here. Oh, wow, I just got that loud and clear. Okay, because we have number 44 here, which is a number that speaks to me about the rare healer. You want to heal bad luck. You want to heal bad luck in your relationships, in your business, in your finances. That's what somebody here, you want to heal that. Ooh, that came through loud and clear. I heard for this to happen, it's showing up that it's necessary to let go of. Is it a person? Is it an experience or an item? Even an item. Somebody here, if you hold on to cursed items, like, I don't know, those things don't really have power in my life. But if you believe that you're holding on to something's cursed, you want to, like, because the way my energy and my mind mechanics is set up is not the way your mind mechanics is set up. So if you believe that something is bad luck for you, if you believe that something is a bad omen for you, as you call it out, so it comes about, so you would be correct in your case, but that doesn't mean you're correct in my case. Just because you might think that you're prone to some sort of attack psychically or whatever, doesn't mean that I am. I'm more used to people attacking in my face, okay? Psychically, they can't reach me, so they got to try to show up in the physical realm, and then I can see that bullshit, and I might play along for a minute, but I know what to do. Okay, so there's something here about wanting to protect yourself from people who like to throw stones, and people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I hear that silly saying coming out again. When you're so transparent, when you're so transparent living in glass houses, right? When you're so transparent, people find you an easy target. Especially if you have some strong social presence, you know what I'm saying? You put yourself out there unapologetically. You put yourself out there. It could be common for you to see people who want to try to attack you because you allow yourself to be vulnerable by putting yourself out there, you know? I hear, but you don't go around attacking nobody. And you don't entertain. You'll let something unfold enough to see what it truly is. And then you make your decision. The Queen of Diamonds coming out here with the number 12. saying that right now what you're doing is soul growth and evolution, taking care of yourself, honey, self-nurturing. She is my queen of personal development. You're also handling your business. You're taking care of your health. I see somebody making healthier choices in your diet and your routine. Somebody here, you have 2 children. You're taking care of your children. Okay? You're taking care of your children. You're minding your fucking business and taking care of your children, as you should. They're your children. You're supposed to keep them in a healthy, safe, well adjusted environment. And so here, somebody here also, I get the vibe of, are you going back home? Because I'm hearing the song, I'm going back to Cali. Now, hold on. They might think you from somewhere that you're not from. People always ask me, are you from Cali? And I'm like, nope. Never lived in Cali, but they think that I'm from Cali. Well, where are you from? Not Cali. I grew up in Denver. Oh, I thought you was from Cali. Nope, I'm not from Cali. Thanks, though. I'm going to say thanks, though. You know, so, but is it that you're going somewhere and they think they know where you're going, but they're freaking mistaken. They don't know where you're going. They don't even know where you came from. They got their ideas. They got their judgments, but they don't know you like that. They think they do, but they don't know. All right. How you feeling about all this? Is the Queen of Clubs energy. I also heard back to this Queen of Diamonds energy. You trusting in the lessons of the past? You trust in the guidance from your spirit team? You use the gifts bestowed by your ancestors, not just the karmic lessons. Hello. Your ancestors gave you more than just karma, baby. They gave you powers, abilities. They gave you a bunch of stuff that's in your Akash that you can tap into at any point in time. And I see somebody here, you're really developing in that area. Okay, somebody here, you're intentionally going into the Akash every night. When you lay your head down, you go into the Akash. How you feeling? Well, interestingly enough, you're feeling boss, okay? I see you feeling boss. I see you feeling creative, passionate about your life, passionate about your soul development, passionate about where you've been and where you're going, and you have cause for celebration. I see that in your energy. All right, let's see what you're talking about. What you're talking about is the Jack of Diamonds energy coming out, talking about, look at this. We have, in this image, there's a horse rider, an equestrian, and he's jumping over this fence with his horse. Hello. We have a horse jockey. You could be talking about you're a horse jockey, you're a racer, you're a finisher, you're a competitor. But no, what I felt first was like, I'm on my way. On your way to what? To that soul development, to overcoming challenges, obstacles, and barriers between you and between you and your purpose, between getting to the money. Okay, so between you and your financial stability and progress, all that. I hear that there's a situation in your past that you're able to look back at and realize how it affected your finances for entertaining some funky stuff, is what I heard. It's time to get funky. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. It's time to get funky. Okay, so it's like everybody's doing the same old line dance. You're not doing that. You're crossing that boundary. You're not doing that line dance with somebody. Somebody got the line dance. I promised myself I would quit learning line dances because there's too fucking many of them. But here's the thing. There's something here about you promising yourself you wouldn't get involved with any more line dance type experiences as well. Like, I'm not going to do what everybody else is doing. I'm going above and beyond. Okay, what you know, damn, is the extra joker, the red extra joker. You know that your intuition be on point and you trust that. You're like, and I'm going to keep on trusting my intuition because it got me here. And because that's the red joker, it's like your future, your decision about the future is on point. Hello. Your decision about your future is on point. Okay? What your spirit is showing you, anywhere where there's negativity, anywhere where there's attack energy, anywhere where there's a feeling of victimization or vulnerabilities that show up, insecurities. I'm seeing cracks in a foundation, cracks in stability, cracks in loyalty, cracks in dependability, reliability, honesty, integrity, all of these things. Those things are being showed up. Spirit is bringing it out. Spirit is bringing out it's like putting a big yellow highlighter across any negative energies, counterproductive energies that you've been sustaining. That's what I see. All right, so first thing we're going to do is move our red joker over here, because you are on point, and the choices and decisions you're making are very empowering right now. What you know is you are in your power. Ace of clubs. Your first ace is on the table. You are in your power. You know it, honey. Can't nobody tell you otherwise. Okay? What else? You know how to separate your presence from love energy. You understand that just because you love, with the Seven of Hearts, you understand now that just because you love someone doesn't warrant their presence in your life at all times. It does not. It does not. You understand and you know how to love unconditionally. You understand and you know that sometimes when you loving somebody, it's because you seeing what they could be, not how they're showing up. And you also know that you're able to see beyond the physical appearance. You have this either claircognizance, empathy, or clairvoyance to be able to see beyond the physical. In other words, you see beyond what people say. You see beyond what's presented to you. Okay. In some situation, you can see that somebody needs to make a change about where they're staying. Maybe this is you. Somebody here, you're realizing you need to relocate where you've been planting these seeds of love, okay, because it's not returning to you in the way that is reciprocal, okay. And I'm also seeing that you're in this phase where you're considering, is this really an option for me that I want to keep on the table, or should I remove this option from the table? Somebody here, you're narrowing down your options right now too. I see that. All right. Well, as you see this stuff that Spirit's bringing out, this negativity in your environment, we have sheep here, and we have a shepherd, and it's giving me wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, anywhere where you're seeing wolf in sheep's clothing energy, I see you taking actions to address it, and you're learning from it. You're not just letting it be an experience that is a waste of time, because you're a fucking waste of time. No, it's not a waste of your time, because you're taking the lessons and the blessings out of it, and you're taking positively focused action. If it's unrequited, if it's unreciprocated, then, it's for someone else. So rather than hold somebody else up and hold yourself up, I see you removing yourself from the situation. Yeah. Because if you're coming to this with the cup of love and somebody's coming to it with the sword, well, that's not really a vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's a vibe that you don't want to be a part of. Okay. Spirit is bringing into your experience certain challenges. Yeah. It's being evoked from your higher self, from your own spirit, so that you can address these challenges. Okay. In addressing these challenges, it indicates good fortune for you. As you address these challenges, it will show good fortune on the heels of it. And I see you in this also overcoming emotional obstacles as well by redirecting and refocusing your attention back to your self-development and what do I have the power to do in this situation to benefit myself and keep myself on a higher vibration. I see a strong sensitivity. This magician in reverse up here is now telling me, use your power to materialize for yourself, okay? Not for yourself and another, not for yourself so you could do for someone else. Literally right now, the guidance is for you to manifest your own best life as it applies to you and you, not you and another. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. And that's the bullseye joker coming out there. So you know this and you're speaking into existence a lot of success for yourself. You can, because you know life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So here you are, speaking over your life, beautiful, successful accomplishment. No matter what you've walked away from, no matter what challenges you've gone through, you speak success over all of it, okay? Not just for you, but for all parties involved. You're actually doing what you're doing, not just for yourself, but as a favor for the other person, because they ain't ready for you. And you know, if you entertain a situation with somebody who's not ready for you, there are karmic repercussions. You don't want to see this person have to pay some karmic repercussions. You don't want to have to pay any karmic repercussions because, oh, we posted it in the comments, the new Grab-A-Void codes and affirmation that's coming up for us to work with if you choose to accept the homework, but the homework is at this point I am debt free and karma clear on all time, space, and dimension. So if you want to look those Grab-A-Void codes up and do that homework, it's all in the community tab. So click on my name, go to my main channels, and one of the tabs there is like the third or fourth tab will have community, and you'll see it there in the postings. Okay, what else? I heard you talking about making peace with situations and moving on into a more peaceful location, into a more peaceful place, okay? Getting spiritual peace for yourself. I see you choosing to meditate, okay? About, we have a mouse here, okay? And this mouse is talking about loss by theft, okay? So you're seeing where something is an illusion in your experience. And you're like, I'm not going to give my peace up for that. I'm going to keep choosing my peace. So it's peace for my peace energy. What else? You with this King of Spades coming out here, you're going the single path. I heard all the single ladies, all the single ladies. So there's something here about choosing the single path, okay? You will find success in doing this. I heard right now you're entering a higher level commitment with yourself, or you're reinforcing the higher level commitment that you've had with yourself. You're also telling somebody like that was, you're telling somebody how you really felt. You're telling somebody how you really felt about a situation, yeah. Because, again, this is a conversation here that's meant to help you address negative things that Spirit brought out into your awareness where there was wolves and sheep covering, okay? And I see something about a person who's trying to run from needing to take action. Again, sleeping. Somebody sleeping on an opportunity here, right? Yeah, they sleeping on it. They should be taking action, but they're like avoiding it, procrastinating it, putting it off. Go ahead, put it off another day. Put it off another day. That's okay. You can continue to delay your happiness. Okay. Yeah, so what you're doing is you're saying, I'm not going to delay my happiness. We have the Seven of Diamonds coming out here in the position of what you're doing about this. You're saying, I'm just going to continue to tend to my own garden and let them deal with their shit, okay? Yeah. Whoo, and then there's a flame here. First off, is good fortune available for you, but here's the thing. The good fortune is available when you get rid of this negative energy that Spirit has showed you. Like, this is not actually positive for you. Doesn't mean that the person is negative. It doesn't mean the person is bad. It's just not conducive for you on the path that Spirit has you on. So it might be perfect for somebody else, but it ain't perfect for you. Okay? And this card is number 38, which is giving me Empress and Strength card. So you're in your worth, your value, your power. You're taking control over the situation. That's the outcome energy, right? And taking action. Controlling your actions, okay, restricting certain behaviors, not choosing not to engage in certain things, choosing not to be, I heard perturbed by, perturbed, another word to look up today, not being perturbed by the actions of another person. You speak how you feel, but you don't let it leave you perturbed, meaning it's an adjective meaning feeling, anxiety, or concern, unsettled. You're just like, I don't need this cross current vibration. So that's why you're taking this decision to just let it go. Leave it where it stands. It's best that way right now. I heard right now it's truly best that way. Okay. I see what you know is, with the 5 of Diamonds here, what you've seen is you need to ground yourself. And that's not with another person. You know what I'm saying? You need to ground yourself and get okay with being by yourself. And somebody really hates that I just said that, because you didn't want to be by yourself. And somebody else is like, yeah, but I'm getting real comfortable by myself. I love it. I'm loving being by myself. Like I said, 9 of Cups. This is you. So there's somebody here, maybe they're the ones that didn't want to be by themselves. I'm even picking up on a ghosting energy. Just leave that shit alone. I heard no amount of explaining your side of the story is going to convince somebody else about your side of the story. All they can see is their own truth. All they can see is their own truth. The King of Swords is not a receptive energy. It's an offensive energy. Okay? It's not a receptive energy. It's cold. It's cut off. So, did somebody get cut off? Okay, somebody said something from an unreceptive. Somebody didn't feel what you said because I just heard, feel me. Now, somebody couldn't feel you with what you said. They couldn't feel what you were saying, the way you were saying it. So what I'm getting is like, and that's the truth. Hold on, this is your solid gold opportunity, because before I get ready to say that, we have the Ace of Diamonds showing up. You have a solid gold opportunity here, because what you realize is, you try to explain why something mattered to you or why something was important, and it wasn't heard clearly. And rather than receiving what you're saying, somebody was focused on defending their position, defending their actions, defending what they said, did, or didn't do, or didn't say, defending their cold position instead of hearing you. They couldn't hear you. They couldn't catch what you were saying. And it's like, I wish I could think of a exact example, but I've had it in all the many relationships that I've been in my 43 years. So many times, both in romance, family, and friendships, you say one thing, you mean it with a certain way that you say it, and somebody takes it a whole nother way. And then I'm getting the scene with Robert De Niro, and he's on the plane, and the movie Anger Management in the beginning. And like, sir, we need you to calm down. You're being really aggressive. You're being really loud. I'm like, I felt like that dude so many times, and maybe you did too, where it's like, I'm just talking. I'm not even mad. I'm just talking. And he's literally like, they're making him mad because they keep accusing him of being mad, of taking offense, or whatever the fuck it was. I haven't seen the movie in forever, but the point is, they couldn't see him as he saw himself. They couldn't see him with what he was truly saying or doing. They were wanting, I heard they were wanting, they were looking for a reason to be offended. They were looking for offense. They're so used to freaking being offended that they were looking for a reason to be offended. They were looking for offense, okay? Somebody here was looking for offense. You said what you said your truth, you spoke it out from the heart. But as you spoke it out from the heart, all that somebody could do is try to defend their actions. Defend. Okay, but you never address the fact that this is what you said you were going to do and that's not what you did type of shit. Okay. And that was cold. That was emotionally unavailable action. I heard emotionally unavailable action. That's interesting. That's an interesting little collective set of words there. All right. Let's see what else do we have coming out for you. Well, you got your Ace of Diamonds and Ace of Clubs, which is telling me you have your power and you have a solid gold opportunity here for a fresh start. Okay. Let's see what else we have coming out for you. It looks like you're really like focused on continuing to do what you can to change your luck. I heard, baby, let me change your life. So it's like you're trying to change your life, okay? And Spirit is showing you where you see this conflict, this battle, and these challenges. You need to remember with this Four of Diamonds here to draw back into your own energy. Liza said offended that they were caught up. I know that's right, honey. They sure did get caught up. You saw something, you took action, you spoke about it. And when they responded with coldness and offensiveness, or, they got into a defensive posture, Spirit just showed you, honey, withdraw from the fucking war, the battle, the fight. What was that other word we looked up? Because it talked about a war and a battle and a fight. Oh my God. Force majeure. Okay, because of a war. If they go to war with you, guess what? That nullifies any spiritual contract, soul contract. If they don't want to participate, if they're not going to participate in it, force majeure, honey. Force majeure. The contract can be declared null and void. As soon as you bring that up, null and void. We can't work together if you're going to be my enemy, dude. If you can't hear what I'm saying, if you can't hear what I'm saying, we can't work together. This isn't going to work. That's a null and void of the soul contract we have, I heard. Okay. So yeah, you follow your intuition. Already did that in the past, and we have the other Joker, the other extra Joker. It's the black extra Joker, okay, which is telling me that decision that you took already. The black one is already happened decision. The red one is about to happen decision. Yeah, that was on point. Okay, so a decision in the past was on point. Okay, and your heart is just, it's like the switch flipped in your heart with that. The Ten of Spades shows up in your how you feeling about this. And that's when Spirit, for me, in regards to emotional position, with the Ten of Swords, it's like, that's the final answer. And that's when Spirit comes in and turns the switch of your heart off, because it's a force majeure. Okay? Because somebody brought you a war instead of cooperation, instead of really trying to understand where you were coming from. They just got on the defensive and they decided to go to war with you too. I'm not going to fucking war with you. That's it. I'm not going to war with you. That's it. I'm not going to war with you or none of the rest of the army over there, you saying. I'm good. I don't need to be involved in this war. You must not understand that I figured out that I don't have to fucking join nobody's war. I heard I'm past the age of the draft. I'm much older than the age of the draft, I heard. In other words, when you're of a certain level of immaturity, you could get drafted into freaking wars, dude. Yeah, because you have certain things that need to be developed inside of your consciousness. You have to develop some emotional mastery and stuff like that. But once you've done that, now you're beyond the age of the draft. You can't be drafted into the war. You would have to volunteer for the fucking war. And you're like, I'm good. I'm not into fighting. I'm not into all these battles like that. Yeah, because you could develop strength, skills, and abilities by choosing to go to a war. You could just go to a freaking gym. You can. Did you know that you can even? They're talking about calisthenics, which is interesting because I've been getting more into my calisthenics again. If you don't know what calisthenics are, it's using your own body movements and your own body weight to develop physical stamina and strength. Okay, and so there's something here about you don't have to go to war in order to build your strength up. You could go to a gym where there are other tools and equipment, or you can do this with your own body weight. Hell no, you could do this on your own. You literally, somewhere here, you might have even had this idea at some point that you have to be involved in a relationship in order to have certain levels of personal development, because, you can only develop when you have somebody here to trigger you, to show you, to look at the other side of the table. But they're saying you're now aware that you could do this like calisthenics, honey. You can do this self-development in and of yourself. You don't require a partner. This does not have to be a partner project. They said, yes, it's an option, okay? But what Spirit's telling you is like you can expect better options here. You could choose differently. The Ace of the Two of Clubs coming out on the Ace of Clubs. They're saying you could choose differently and have a better experience, okay, with the good health and the fulfillment of your highest hopes. You don't have to go through battles all the time, okay? So you have this solid gold opportunity here, okay? I heard you took it from a challenge, from a difficulty. You started over again, started fresh. And it appears that, this change is beneficial for you. It actually changes your fortune in some sort of way. Your fortune changes, okay? And that's what you wanted. Oh my God, they're showing me, and that's what you wanted. You wanted to change your luck. You wanted to change your bad fortune. You wanted to remove yourself from underneath the power of a curse, okay? Yeah, you wanted to address the issues for somebody involving your mother, involving your childhood home, involving your family history. You wanted to repair what was broken since long ago in yourself. And they're showing me, a lot of that has to do with pulling out of the battles, because, whatever this was from your childhood past, what it taught you is that life is a struggle. Life is a fight. And somewhere you even picked up, I'm hearing this idea that if they love you, they'll fight with you. If they love you, they'll fight with you. No, actually, if they love you, they don't want to fight with you, and they don't want you in a fight. But until you know that, somebody here has to pull back, okay? All right. Spirit is in this experience showing you the pattern in love so that you can set different boundaries. I heard somebody had, interesting. So in this we have Cupid, and there are actually two arrows going into the same heart, and another arrow is ready to shoot. Oh boy. Spirit says you've had two chances to assert strong boundaries. I heard third strike, you're out. Okay. But then I also heard you don't ever have to let the third strike happen. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So what Spirit is saying, you've already given two chances here for somebody to show up in love. And these two different, it's like there's two upsets. There's two upsets here. You really want to go for a third? And they're saying, do you really want to go for a third, or did you figure it out yet? Okay. Oh, boy. Well, what's on your heart again? Your final decision is here. You're going to go for what puts your life in peace. And we have the Nine of Diamonds showing up here. It's talking about independence, wealth, talking about the wealth of personal independence and personal stability, that's a big wealth. Oh, I heard rather than ripping your heart out of your chest and giving it to somebody else, you're going to be responsible for your own heart. And you're actually feeling really good about yourself for the choices that you made, because you know that the old you who was caught up in some shit and you wouldn't have did that before. I see that you have really powerful, empowering, positively oriented, high vibrational connections around you. I see you spending time speaking with them about some of the things that you've learned. I heard it's not even about teaching, or it's definitely not about gossiping. It's about, you're going to have a chance to do a review of some of the changes of you with some people who actually do vibe with you. People who do listen when you talk and hear what you have to say for real. Okay? You know that you got a key bit of information out of this experience with that Four of Wands. You got a key bit of information, Four of Clubs energy coming through. And you see that it's time for you to, I heard land that plane. What is that about? Land that plane. So hit the runway, but it's like you've been on a flight. You've been on a journey. It's time for, it's landing time. Okay, you're about to reach your destination city, baby. You're reaching your destination. It's time to land that plane. Yeah, something you've been working towards, going towards, yeah, that you're very passionate about, that's good for you with this Eight of Clubs here. It's good for you. You've been taking action on it. You're about to land that plane. Amen. Okay? That's a key bit, and you've seen that. Okay? You've seen that that's a key bit in your life. It actually does matter quite a bit that you do this. You're very well aware of that. Okay? Yeah, you have a strong awareness that this is important for you to ground this, land this. Okay, and what is it that you're grounding and landing? Freaking Ace of Hearts coming out. This is the self-love card here. For me, it's always self-love. So many people read the Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups energy as a beginning of a new relationship. I never do. The beginning of a new relationship for me is always going to be a two. Because now there's two people involved. If it's an Ace of Hearts and it's the beginning of a new relationship, have fun with that, because that's telling me it's not bringing self-love into the picture. But that's just the way I read. That's what my intuition has shown me. How about you figure out your thing? You know what I'm saying? But what's seeing here is Ace of Hearts out on the spread is talking about you got that self-love energy, honey. You're overflowing with it. This is beautiful for you. And you know the Spirit's going to always give you that gotta take a dump urge to do what you need to do. You also know that in this situation, that's what you've been following. You've been following that gotta take a dump urge to do what? To take care of you. To get into self-love energy. You've been doing that all along. That's why you have this leveling up energy here, where you're like raising your vibration, your spiritual status, those things that were broken, you've been healing them in a very rare healer type of way. You did another one. I heard, because I just heard, in another one. Yeah, I heard that. The DJ, how he be saying, in another one. Yeah. I heard Mike well managed. Okay, listen. Somebody's name is Mike. Okay, somebody said Mike drop. I heard Mike drop. Okay. So what you're doing, you're focusing on, with the card number 43, you're focusing on the power of right now, okay? And who you become at this point in your life, oh, baby, you bring big change to the table. Folks be thinking they know you. They don't know you. They don't know you. You got it all. Okay, you're definitely independent. We got the 10 of diamonds over here. Yeah, I heard, I love her because she got her own. She don't need mine. She said, leave mine alone. And right now they're talking about that self-love energy, honey. They fucking love you because you don't need them. You don't need them in your life. So that just actually makes them love you even more. Because you don't need them to step up and take care of you. They could do what they need to do. And now you're finally applying the key that's been sitting in your face all this time. You're finally moving it on it. Okay, making the application of key information that's been in your face all this time. So you could have been waiting to apply some strong life lessons that you had learned in your past. Yeah, you have been waiting to put those into action. What were you waiting for? I heard beats me, because we showed you already, but you wanted to go back for a second chance. You wanted to go back for a second chance of what? To have another stab to the heart. Again, I heard shot to the heart, and all to blame. Yep, just to confirm that, we have the 3 of spades coming out, talking about somebody here, you were greedy, you were going for it anyways, even though you knew damn well, because you already had one experience show you that this was not for you, and yet you still persisted and carried on in this shit. Okay, have fun, honey. You can go ahead and roll around in the pigsty if you want to, but that's not really for you. When you're ready, you could get up, clean yourself off, and move on. But, although you can bring the horse to water, you can't make it drink. So you're going to have to choose that for yourself. I can't make you, won't force you. You're going to have to choose that independently. Okay. I see as we reach the end of our gameplay here, there is a ace missing, and the ace that's missing is the ace of swords. Somebody hasn't admitted the truth to themselves, okay? And the 7 of spades over here is still in the hand. It has no play. Somebody in your experience, there's still something true that you haven't admitted either to yourself or about this person, or that they haven't told you. It's happening in different ways. And what's not coming out is the deception. I heard more will be revealed. Well, let's see what's going to be revealed. Subconsciously, what's going to be revealed is that subconsciously, there's some sort of fear about getting what you want. Also, what's going to be revealed is that subconsciously, there's fear about getting what you want, and what that fear has to do with is the fear of being rejected, putting yourself out there and then being rejected, okay? Yeah. It's also a fear that somebody here, she's a man-eater. You're afraid somebody going to try to eat you up, okay? Trying to get something from you that will cost you something that don't make no sense to pay. What else will be revealed? That letting go was a good omen, and that you could see that it was time to move on, and you were absolutely right. What else will be revealed? Somebody's going to try to reach out to you. What's going to be revealed, I heard to another person in your experience, because we have the Queen of Hearts coming out here. What will be revealed to someone in your experience is that they were the cause of their own disappointment. It's coming full circle back to them. Okay. What else will be revealed? 3 of Hearts, Ace of Spades. What will be revealed is a lot more happiness in your life. Okay, your intuition has been showing you this. What else will be revealed? 10 of Clubs, King of Clubs, Jack of Hearts, and 9 of Clubs. What else revealed is that somebody here, it's like situations about to change. There's another opportunity coming your way that's more fitted for you. And part of the reason why you were removed from this situation, if you follow the spiritual guidance, you've been removed from this situation. Why? Because somebody here is not ever going to do what they said they were going to do. They're just not, there's no fucking follow through. There's no follow through. It's like they sit on the messages they get from spirit. They know what they should do, but, they didn't do it yet. They're waiting. Put it off another day. Just keep putting it off. Go ahead. That's fine. I'm still going to get what I want and deserve. It just, you won't be the other part of that anymore. You won't be part of that experience anymore, I heard. If somebody here wasn't going to give you what you want and deserve, they weren't going to be part of it, because at the end of the day, you could give it to your fucking self. That's just it. That's what somebody need to understand. I don't need you, I want you, but don't make me not want you no more, because when I don't want you, that shit turns off, okay? And there was some sort of soul contract here that had to get completed. That's why that force majeure energy came out. Okay, yeah, the force majeure energy came out because of that. Well, they're showing me to go into my handmade oracles and keep pulling on this experience. So, where we at? Who you talking about? Who is this in your experience? What the heck happened? Where you at in the world? What were you doing? What were you doing? You was doing something. You got the notification that I went live. What did you put on pause? Or what are you doing? Are you multitasking? I see somebody's in the kitchen. Listen to me while you cooking. Okay, I see somebody's been folding the children's laundry and putting it away while you've been listening to my reading. Okay. Yeah, I see somebody just kind of sitting on the sofa. I'm munching on a bowl of cherries, grapes, or some other sort of fruit. I see that. You're just sitting there snacking. It's like snack time for you. Your fruit is a bowl of, your snack is a bowl of fruit. What were you doing when you came across this message? It always, I don't know why, it just tickles me. Ever since I was a little kid, I remember being probably about 5 years old, according to where we lived at the time. And I looked over to the left out the window of my father's vehicle, and I saw somebody else in another vehicle. And I'll tell you how young I was. I thought the word Colorado said color ado. Color ado. Color ado. I'm like, what does color ado mean? And I'm thinking to myself. But beyond that, I began to notice the people in the other vehicle. And I was like, I wonder where they're going. I wonder where they're going after this. So how does that play into the message? I don't know. Falling out, we have a few cards falling out here. It says, I have always been this way, and I see no reason I should be anything other than the way I am. Resolved. Resolved. And then we have strength training in a spiritual gym. We were talking about training and the different ways you could train. You could train in a gym, right? Or you can go to a fucking war zone. Then you're going to have to run for sure. Dude, no thank you. I'm good. I'm good on going to fucking wars. No bloody battles for me. We have Sagittarius energy, okay, expansion energy, mutable, shifting, changing, okay, so you're shifting and you're changing. We have, what is your agenda here? What is motivating you to do this? What's your why? Start with the why. Why are you doing what you're doing here? Why are you choosing the battle? Why are you not choosing the battle? Why are you not choosing the battle? Okay. You accuse them of lying. I heard it. You are right. This is from the Divine Cosign deck. Dude, when the Divine Cosign cards come out, I take that seriously because that was the whole thing about why these cards were written. You accuse someone of lying. God said, you were right. I heard it. I heard it. God said, I heard the conversations that happened when you weren't there. I heard the thoughts that happened when you weren't there. Okay, inside of the privacy of their mind. Because you know only God can hear your thoughts, right? Okay. What else? It says, I'm not ready for a commitment. I'm still healing myself from past pain. Timing. Okay. What else? It says, the knife they meant for your back went straight into their soul. Huh. The knife they meant for your back went straight into their soul. So, yeah, somebody here definitely presented challenges in your experience. There was a level of intentionality to this with that knife. When the knife meant for your back goes straight into their soul, that's because there was intentionality there. Somebody intentionally did what they did. When you told them, you saw me, you did this, okay? You told them, tell me the truth already. Spirit's like, I saw the truth. I know the truth. Okay, God is confirming and knows the truth. And there's something here about this knife intended for your back going straight to their soul. It's at the bottom of the deck here. If the shoe fits, strap it on and go for a run with it. Yeah. If the shoe fits, strap it on and go for a run with it. I mean, seriously, is this you telling them or somebody telling you? Like, what's really going on? Well, handle that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody don't like hearing the truth. That shit, they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to face the truth. I told you, somebody here, no matter what you said, they didn't hear what you said. They were right away in defensive mode. They got themselves in defensive mode. Well, go ahead. Go for a run on defensive mode. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. You want to go run right into the battlefield, that's your opportunity. You can choose whatever you want. I heard you could choose whatever you want. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull another 5-card spread here using the Mahabharata Oracle. Let's see what we have. All right. There's one last shuffle. There we go. All right. So what do you have in this experience? What do we have in this experience that we've been talking about here today? Please and thank you. What do we have is a reprisal. Dang. Counterattack. Somebody tried to attack you, had to counterattack. Okay. What do you need to apply? What should you do? What do you need to apply? Freaking patience. Nope. It's in reverse to me. They said not patience. Don't be patient. Don't sit around. I heard don't sit around here waiting on somebody. Don't sit around here waiting for somebody to figure out. They sleeping on you. There's a reason why. there's a reason why. They ain't ready for this. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready to come through. They ain't ready to follow through, okay? Don't spend your time just waiting. They said put it back in reverse so you don't forget. Okay, put it back in reverse so you don't forget. It's not for you to be sitting up here holding yourself up, waiting on somebody to see if they gonna figure it out. I heard you in love with the potential, not with what is, okay? In order to move forward, you know, you went into this with impartiality. Well, no matter which way it goes, it'll be worth it. Come out of it the same way. No matter which way it went, it was worth it. It was all worth it. Don't regret a minute. It's so worth it. Okay. Spirit wants you to get going with something. What is that? They want you to get going with something. They want you to press play on something in your life. Ha! Wow. We have the Warrior card coming out. Really? They said look at the whole stack below it. So we had the Warrior card, and below that we had love and strength and sacrifice and ambition and preconditions. They want you to press play on honoring the preconditions so you could continue to get to what you, didn't we say get into the bag, get into the money, okay? You're going to have to sacrifice something in love in order to do that. That's what's coming out here, because you're on a journey. You can't get held up. Stand in your power. Protect your love with the Warrior energy. If it's unrequited, if it's unreciprocal, why are you invested in it again? There's a path here for you. All right. What do you get for heating and spiritual guidance? Shelter. Shelter. You stand alone. We see one tree. Whoo! There's so much that just channeled through here. First off, trees for me, trees and dinosaurs often just represents the ancestor energies. Look, the bottom of the deck is the freaking intuition. I love. So, you've been listening to your intuition. It's giving you a stability in your physical world where you grow long, strong, and steady. This is not a baby tree. This is a strong tree. This is an older tree, okay? Its roots are fixed deep in the earth. Its leaves, they come and go. So there's something here about understanding that everybody in your life is not a tree branch. They're not your tree trunk. They're not part of your root system. Some of them are just like the leaves on a tree. They're going to be there for a short season, and then they're going to go. And never to return again. Understanding that, okay? Number 5 is the card of shelter. Not only is there a safe space for you, I'm feeling safe and secure and stable in your energy. 5 is showing me Hierophant energy, showing me that there's spiritual safety and stability in this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some black and white oracles on this. Why is reprisal here? Because of clairvoyance. You could see something here. You had to counterattack that shit. You saw an attack, you had to counterattack. Okay, they said don't be patient. Not bad manners, just good grub. Okay, and don't be patient. Burp that gassy ass out. Okay. Then when I wrote this card, I was thinking about my father. That's something he would say every time he belched. Not bad manners, just good grub. Okay, so what happened? The belch comes after you already ate and had your drink, and then the belch comes. That's when you say not bad manners, just good grub. So there's something here about it's time to stop waiting. You've had your fill of this situation. Everything else is just gas. And it's not pleasant. It has a foul odor, and nobody else wants to hear it, see it, or smell it. Okay. All right, why is impartial here? Why is impartial here? Clarify impartial. Monogamy. Monogamy. You were good going in. You were good coming out. No matter which way it goes, you're good. You're a person of monogamy. Stay that way. They said stay that way. Don't let this person change you. Okay, why is the warrior energy here? We had a whole bunch fall out with the warrior energy. Clarify the warrior energy here. And then I'll be going into the Alpha and Omega cards and my member minis. If members wants a personal, you can put it in. If you sent your donation, now's the time to let me know where you sent your donation, and then follow that up with your question. The warrior is here because of clairsentience, clear feeling, and it relates to your emotions. So trust your emotions. They guide you in matters of love. Trust what your feelings are telling you. When it starts to feel like crap, when it starts to feel shitty, when it starts to feel like chaos inside, like they're telling you something about it. And if you've done soul evolution work on yourself and you've learned to handle your triggers and you've understood that the world is not going to fucking shift around and change to make you feel better. You can't force them to change. They're going to be who and what they are, and they're going to act the way they do. Let them. That's cool. Why is the shelter card here? Clarify the shelter card. Do not try to change them. The dance card is showing up in reverse. They said this dance is over. That's why I heard this dance is over. So let's go into your Alpha and Omega messages for today. Let's see what we have from the Guardian Angel Tarot. The Helper of Abundance. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend. Someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. That person could be you. They're saying, yeah, it's time for you to help you, okay? Give yourself the same type of abundance and loving, kind loyalty that you gave to others. You need to give it to yourself. And from the postcard from Spirit, let's get your final message. This is, dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance in this. We're all doing a happy dance in this moment. You have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. We said that. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments, be gone. Forgiveness and love, enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. I'm reading that, and they're talking about, when they were talking about getting into the power of now, we mentioned during the reading how so many get caught up in loving a person for the potential of what they could possibly turn out to be. Yeah, we're not doing that shit no more. Love them. I heard, come as you are. Come as you are and love them as they come. And trust that what they're showing you is exactly who they are. So, don't try to change them and force them. And something happened here to break you free from a soul contract. So, if you felt like you were stuck, you're not no more. So have fun with that. Good luck. This is what we have for you at this time. I have a request for general from Tribe for Liza. Let's get yours from the Light Seers Tarot. Let's get a message for Liza, please. So thankful and grateful for your loyalty. All right. What do we have? Some most valuable guidance we have for Liza at this time. Somebody here, you're not watching this video while it's live, you're not a member, but you still want a personal message, go to my website, make your purchase. We can definitely get it in, because today is a great day to get a reading. All right, so let's see, what do we have for you at this time for Liza? What's the most valuable message we have for Liza right now? Liza, look at you. In your emotional mastery energy, look at you being all psychic, allowing that intuition to guide your actions. You're making changes in your world by doing that. I see with that Two of Pentacles, you're making changes in your world by doing that. You've been through some major wars, battles, and difficulties in your recent past, struggles. Okay, yes, you have. And you also learned how to let go of them, not take them with you. Leave it at the door. I heard leave it at the door, okay? You know that the more you keep doing this, the better it keeps getting. And you've heard Abraham say, the better it gets, the better it gets. Yeah, so in the near future, it's like you have permission to let go of certain loads, but you also take accountability for what is your load. You know what I'm saying? You ain't pawning your load off on nobody else. And here you are in your magical power, materializing in this physical plane. I see friends around you. I see, friendships. I'm getting friendships that feel like siblings, that feels like family. Friendships that feels like family around you and support. Somebody here is celebrating with you, your big change. Okay. You're definitely feeling a need to protect yourself. You're feeling a need protect your energy more than that. It's not even about protecting your energy, though. I feel like this is about just withdrawing into your own space. You just like got this feeling like, I'm just going to spend some time by myself. And they said you'll be reconnecting with this Ten of Pentacles. You'll be reconnecting when you're ready to your family. Again, they're looking at these people around you as family. There's something that you're withdrawing into your own energies because you're ready to see a different perspective about things that were emotionally taxing with this Five of Cups, emotionally taxing, where you had a change of feelings about different ones, okay? The energies of sorrow and loss and feeling alone. You're needing to take a different perspective of these, of codependency energies, okay? Spirit is guiding you in this. When it's time for you to come out of your hermit mode and go be around your family again, you will. This is about you getting back to you, okay, and healing your inner child and giving yourself the loving nurturing that you need. So thank you so much, Liza. I trust that that's exactly what you need, because that's how it works here on this channel. Spirit just gives you what you need, right? So that is the end of our session for today. I just saw 11111 on the thing and 55. So with all that being said and done, until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. Bam. Yeah, baby.